I made it in time. So I could do this. Wait. No, I forgot now. Oh, wait. I remember. Forgot the music. Again. Fine. I am a pro at Ethernet doing. What? There, I just did it. Almost. I see people in chat. What are you doing? Hello. Oop. Why? My computer's angry at me. It's like, no, you need to log into this first. I was. I still am. Why are you asking? Andrew Butler, hello. Kathy Huey, hello and happy Friday. To you and yours is Raffle Night. What does that mean? Well, monthly Raffle Night means the videos I made this past month, which were 4, I think, will be sampled by you, the winner of said raffle. Think of it. Imagine, if you will. Tasting along with the video. It's a nice idea. You can compare. Maybe you'll get the same thing as me. Mike and Bourbon. Hey, y'all. Cheers. Stop making me think about going bicycling. I will never fix my bike until I have lots more money. That's all it is. Because we have stuff like my car that gets in the way. To explain, where is it? To explain this down here, the big number at the end. That's how much it cost to repair my car recently. So that's a sucky feeling, but the raffle is a good feeling. You see how this works? So you get to sample everything that I did this month. I was starting with this music. Damn it! Why did you let me get distracted? Nope. Yes. I got halfway there, then I got distracted. As usual. There's a funny story coming up, I promise. Let's do this. All right. Loud. Is that good? The problem I have, I can't tell how loud it is on your end. But if it's too loud, say something, please. Because you need to hear me. Only me. That'd be kind of weird. So here we go. See this? This is the first video I did this month, I think. Where I did this one, Johnny Walker Green Label. But look what's in there. It was half a bottle to begin with. So, keep that in mind. But in the time that video was created, so let's say a week or two before, let's say a week before, this was half full. What has happened? I've already poured the sample for the record, and this is all that remains. And it will be gone soon. It doesn't know it yet. But as you can see, this is a looks like rain bottle, if I've ever seen one. And we need a bottle down ceremony here. Very, very nice bottle. Here's the thing. Here's the story part. So it was a little fuller than this not long ago. About 2 ounces ago. And for a brief moment last night, I thought I drank it all. I thought the bottle was empty and gone. And I couldn't have a sample of it for this raffle. And I am mildly disturbed by how quickly my brain went, well, I guess you'll have to buy a bottle then, won't you? And I seriously considered it. I was like, oh, I'm going to go get a certain bottle soon, which I still haven't done, but I plan on it. It's at a different store. It's farther away. And I wrote it down. I've already forgotten the name. I put a reminder, and I keep changing the reminder time. Tell me tomorrow. Tomorrow and tomorrow. Claim lease 14 year. It is there. It is on my notes. I will do it soon. very tired. All the time. I'm also going back to exercising. This is mine. You have to win the raffle to get the one I poured. I didn't buy a new bottle. I'm saying. Oh, feel better now. It was so tempting. Thinking about going to buy that bottle and being like, well, if I'm there and they have this, I might as well. Oh, don't do that. All right, pouring last of it. It is raining men. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. You just say it when you put a bottle down. Every last drop. I'm wearing glasses, so it's safe. It's always hard to get that last drop. That's one of like the little fights in life. My life. I don't have many empty bottles though, so I want to get every drop out of it, man. Especially when you like. I really enjoyed this. Thank you for your support. And it's a really nice bottle, by the way. I don't know why or how they decided on this shape, but you recognize it. Whether you know it or not, you do. Because there's this guy who's taking a walk on it. That's part of it. Their marketing team is very good at what they do. For the record. Oh, yeah. Oh, so if you're curious about what the raffle's about, should probably tell you that. Boom! If you don't remember, what I've had is a sample. Samples. This is it. This is it. Nothing is really there, but this is it. Raffle samples: Johnny Walker Green, Still Austin. Yes, I'm reading it. Still Austin, Cast Strength, Nancy Fraley pick. Crowded Barrel, Eleanor Batch 5, CB Crowded Barrel. Still 630, port finish. American whiskey from Missouri. There'll be more on that later if I can get myself motivated and functional enough. Which can take about a week to a month, depending. Sometimes a day. Mostly not. Usually weeks. The travel didn't help. I love traveling, except when I come back, I'm done with everything for about 3 weeks. Especially this time around because I got sick. It was not fun. I did not enjoy feeling that way. At all. You know what helps? Whiskey. I might still buy a bottle. I might. I'm not good with finances. Oh, that's frustrating. It's the shirt. Give me the whiskey. You can get this on Teespring. There's a link below. If you're unaware, because I do not try to promote my work at all. I made this. With mustache and everything. And this is it. Excuse me. This is the old logo that I made myself. It's not great. It looks okay. But the skeleton thing looks much more interesting. I hope. If not, and it's scary, let me know. Ugh. Alright, there we go. So this is it. I wait, you raffle. That's how this works. But yeah, that's kind of it. The links in the pinned comment will send you to alternate methods of entering the raffle, should you wish to do so. The easiest one seems to be Super Chat. And those I actually see. The other ones I have to keep an eye on. It's complicated. I'm just juggling 5 things. It's okay though, don't worry about it. I was having this thought earlier, before I was when I was actually getting ready for this. I don't tell people very often how difficult it can be. All I have to say is try to do your own live stream. For free. That is the catch. A lot of people live stream using software that is not free. I am very slowly, very unbearably slowly moving away from that. I hope. It's still not easy. In fact, not paying for it makes it more difficult, but that's alright. We don't think about that here. Also, I think I'm 2 or 3 subscribers away from 850, right? Hello. Kathy Huey, oh, thank you. Thank you. I can like that now. Wow. And I can do this to it. Look at that. Oh wait, you went right through. Okay, good. There's one thing I did myself is I changed the variety of those. So the fancy pants thing, which I'm terrified is going to happen any second now. Just so we're aware. Not really. You don't have to. No one has to do anything. Because right now, I think the membership list is good. Which is nice. We had a lot of members. There's this guy who comes in here and does crazy stuff. I don't know if he's here or not. He knows who he is. And now every time I start a live stream, I'm a little nervous. In the best way. For the record. And I believe it was 100 or 150 members. Which is wild. It's probably gone down since last I checked. But I don't know, because...
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Wait. Oh God, how do I stop it? There. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. I knew you were going to do it. I could feel you like sitting there. The guy's live. I will wait. Okay, it looks like a few were renewed and a few are new. Hi, too late, yes. Would you like those to be entries? I don't know how I can do that. I might take that back, but if you want those to be entries this time, you can. But I have to do math. And I'm not good at that. But I'll try. But first, I should start putting in the raffle numbers. Yeah. Good idea. Happy Huey. And what's great is this is manageable for now. You ever had one of those like dreams that's a nightmare? I have those sometimes. They're great. I should explain that, shouldn't I? So, when I see other channels that have like a billion followers or something like that, a lot, try to go live briefly, and the amount of money that is just flung in their direction is terrifying. Beautifully terrifying. And when I do these, sometimes in the back of my mind is part of me that's like, if someone, and I mean this in like, I don't want to see it happen. What I'm trying to make sure is very clear where, like, it kept happening. I wouldn't be able to keep track is my problem. Not what would be happening, but the thought. No entries needed. Okay. You might have all of these for all I know. Probably not, but I mean, it's a possibility in the grand scheme of things. Kathy Huey's in for 4, though. I got that. I had to think about that. I'm like, 4, 5, yeah. I'm good at the 5s. 7s is, even though I like the number, not so much. I feel like I should be. That's like 7, 14, 21, 28. Just gets slower from there. Ugh. Mr. Great Shot, hello. Welcome to the utter chaos that is my existence. How you doing? You know. Oh, I do have some weird news. And I think I said this to members and patrons. You have options. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, my medical diagnosis is I don't have ADHD. That's it. I'm surprised too. I have something else, and it's not good. It's not terrible. It's not good though. Because all I found out was like, yes, with this condition that you have, being distracted is also an option. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Other issues have other problems that are the same. The amount of times I've walked around forgetting what I was doing today. It's not a great day. I have not felt like myself today. It sucks. But I'm here now drinking whiskey online with all of you. So I guess I'm alright. Whoa, that's disorienting. Give it a try. The one very important thing about a chair, for me, is that it has to spin. Because if there's a time during my day where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not going to stop. It's serious business. It has to do this. Should probably stop. Yeah. That's a fun feeling. Oh my god. So as I was saying, chair has to spin. VG. Booyah! VG, welcome to the KillCo community. It's a thing. And I couldn't think of something better to call it. So yeah, hey. You'll find that a lot around here. I have audiobooks, not audiobook. I have podcast stuff too. It's called KillCo Whiskey Musings. Don't tell anyone. You cannot find it anywhere. But members and patrons get to know exactly where it is. And you're not going to look for it. In all likelihood. But it's nice little behind the curtain. And recently it was not great. As I said, diagnosis, mental health stuff. Speaking of, I believe, if my notes are correct, which they may not be, because I wrote them, I'm in September. Good God. Oh, that's right, I was looking up a date. And that's what I left in my car. Cinco de Mayo is coming up, for one thing. But next month, if my brain wants to work right, which it usually doesn't. Hang on. Oh. Reminders. Here we go. Nope. Oh, I also need to say, I'm going to have to say this tonight and Sunday. I live streamed twice. Wow. Mama KillCo's birthday is coming up on the 30th. If you want to wish her well, if you see her in chat, it's time to do it. She's going to be very busy on her birthday, unfortunately. Lots of doing stuff and going to hospitals and stressful. So, if you see her, wish her a good day. It's on the 30th, so the very last day of April. Easy enough to remember. I'm told she lined it up so like Mother's Day is coming up, right? So she has wedding anniversary, birthday, Mother's Day. She told me this, that's why I noticed. Worked out great. I've forgotten why I'm looking at my phone. I think I know. Yeah, I do. But I can't find it. God damn it. And this is going to make a point. When I figure it out, this will make a great point. If I figure it out. There it is. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So you'll be finding out more about my mental health next month. Enjoy. Like I said, I talk about it on the podcast. So new members, guess what you get to listen to? Comes out tomorrow. And by that I mean I haven't made it yet. I like to wait until after Friday night. But it should go live on Saturday. Emphasis on should. These are all very high proof, is my point. Being careful. You'll find out if you win the raffle. See how I did that? That was great. I don't know which order to go in either. I'm still drinking the green label. Again, if you're coming in here going, what is this thing you talking about? I almost bit my tongue. I do videos here. You just that weren't clear. I did 4 this month. If you want to sample each of those whiskeys from those videos, which you can rewatch and taste along with, that's the fun part. This means fun. Well, now's your chance to get them, is the point. And they come as a blind. So you don't actually know what they are, but you find out. Like, you can either open it before or after. More fun. Yeah. Find out the percentages here. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not better. Hold on. Are you better? Lovely bottle. Nope, you're not better. You're worse. You are all So bad. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do this to myself on purpose. But I did notice when I went through these for this raffle setup. They're very high proof. Like the point where I'm like, woof. So Nancy Fraley is still awesome pick. 59%. We're starting at 59%. And going up. Not a lot, but still going up. And that's the important part. 60%. Still going up. Only a little. This is the one I hope people are most interested about. Missouri whiskey. American whiskey. Port finished 60.55%. If you had told me that I was going to go to a distillery in Missouri with my friend and walk into this not very large, still much bigger than I thought in the video, they told me the size. Hold on. And I'm not going to correct myself. I also don't know how to tell space very well. Also what I found out. I know in the video I listed how big my apartment is, square feet wise. There's a lot of upwards direction, so keep that in mind. 10, 12, up, it's high. High ceilings. Lost my train of thought again. Dang, that is a dark finish. Yeah. Motor oil. What I was trying to say, other than the size of the place, yeah, you wouldn't go into that distillery thinking it was going to have an option for 60.55% whiskey. It was not a large place. Like, you could see both ends of it. And it was one fairly large but not too large place. How do I put this? It used to be a large cafe. I think. That's one thing I should have added, by the way. But I didn't look it up, and he told me, and unfortunately I never heard of it. I think it was some kind of bakery operation before. That's a guess. So it was not a large building. Which is what I'm trying to find out. Relax. I'm getting more followers on Instagram, oh boy. I love followers. And subscribers. I do in a weird way, too. I don't know. That's a nasty feeling, believe it or not. Where, oh where. So I have primary and general as options for messages, and it's very confusing. Because I never remember which is which. It's grand. I'm going to just search. That's what I'm going to do. Sometimes I forget what they will show you on Instagram these days. If you know, you know. Just so we're clear. And if you don't, I'm not going to tell you. Ah! An old Hardee's fast food restaurant. See, in New England-ish area, I don't know what that is. Like, it looked like the building had a specific-ish design. And I can assume it was like a fast food place. Or not. I don't know what Hardee's is. I'm ignorant of the Hardee's. I've heard of it. The name Hardee's. Fast food. That sounds familiar, but I don't know why. 3,000 square feet. Again, didn't correct myself. My apartment is like a third of that. Maybe. Whoop! Sugar kitty meow. Meow. I saw a cat today. I got to pet a cat today. It's very exciting. Ruby red port finished rye is not quite that dark. Why don't you give me up? No, I'm kidding. That sounds good though. They keep rolling out releases, man. I don't know how you keep up. I don't think you should try to keep up, for the record. But Hardee's is a burger joint. Yeah. So they basically took over what used to be a burger joint. That's how big the whole operation is. And if you've ever seen a fast food store and not thought really about going and driving around it to the checkout, but you'll notice a fairly large building. There's a lot of stuff in there. Closest to Wendy's. Okay. Like, I will tolerate Wendy's. I won't be happy about it, but I won't be angry about it. I would be angry about it if it was like McDonald's or Burger King. That's not really food anymore. That's a different thing. You can consume it. I don't recommend it. Although I think their Burger King fries are pretty good. They might have changed that. I feel like they did. Where I had them, I'm like, why? Now there's crumbles everywhere. Why have they done this to me? It sounds great. I would go to one if they still exist. I did that in freaking... If you didn't watch the KillCo travel musings, which seemed like a long time ago, but nope. I feel like I just got back still. Almost. I'm not sick now. $100. Just poof. Well, it's an option. $100? No. Oh no. Still, Austin, I love you, but don't go to $100 more. I will be sad and angry. Granted, it's not cheap to make any whiskey, so if it's good, though, the problem is what you're talking about, though. If it's a good whiskey, awesome. If it's $100 good whiskey, then maybe not. Like, you want a delicious, amazing experience from your whiskey sometimes. $100, sure, if that is the quality of it. We're all about quality here. Like, where can you get away with the cheapest quality that's still good? Wild Turkey 101, that's a compliment. Don't think it isn't. Like Wild Turkey 101 and Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, although I don't drink that anymore because I drank it too much. And I get a certain tasting note out of it that I'm not fond of, which is weird. Scariest thing that can happen to a whiskey. You've had it so many times over such a long period of time that you're like, you're done. Like palate fatigue. I can't. I don't want to do that. No, palate fatigue's different. That's when you can't really taste anymore. With what I'm thinking about, you can taste, and you taste something very specific that you do not like anymore. You're very critical about it. I did have a way of putting it. I just thought of one at least. So, the Bottle and Bond is a great price. That's really what it is. I think I compared. Here's the thing. I don't remember who makes it. Oh wait, Evan Williams makes it. Dang. But they make a lot of stuff. If memory serves. Now my brain's going, what else did they make, Brian? You went there, didn't you? Maybe? I'm a whiskey expert. Except my memory is garbage. I'm looking it up via Google. Don't worry. I'm just making sure my thought is correct before I say it. And I'm not looking it up because I can't remember. No, sirree. Don't worry about it. I did go to the Bourbon Experience. So what I'm thinking, and I'm not going to say until I'm ready, should make sense. But unfortunately, before I say anything, I have to make sure. Do not sell my person. Good God. The joys of web pages these days. Oh yes, thank you, Stream Elements, for doing that thing I told you to do. Awesome. Yeah. So what I was thinking is that the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, because I drank so much of it so long, started to taste like just the Evan Williams Black Label. The Evan Williams Black Label tastes worse now, to me. I don't know why. There are bottles I like. The 1783, which I have somewhere. Probably. I have a single barrel of some sort, too. Damn it, don't lie to me. We're having a good time. At least I am. Ow. I drank that too fast. Mm. Music is wild. Makes me want to take a nap. I won't. It's a different kind of stream. Trying to pay attention to things, it's very difficult. I'm very slow at typing on my phone. It's ridiculous. I'll get better at it someday. But not today. I don't think. Surprised if it did. Ugh. See, what I'm forgetting is what else Evan Williams makes. Because my brain is saying there is stuff. But my brain is going, no, what, her? No. So, chat, if you want to help, please help. Because if you say what I think you're going to say, then I'll feel better. If not, I'll just stay feeling like this, which is great. Thinking you know something, not wanting to say it in case you're wrong. I'm looking at Venmo. I have $2.25 on there. I don't know why. No, I've seen you can do it like this. Like this is the way to do it. I'm like so, or so I know I can do it faster. I just haven't figured out how to. Soon. Oh, I gotta close this. There we go. The weird part about the Lo-Fi Girl thing, which is what we're listening to. This one's called Sleeper Mania. Gosh, I wonder why. The song. It's doing its job. Single player was around. Yes. I knew that one. Which is why I bought 2 bottles. I think I had to raffle one off. Yes, I did. A Mr. Brewbaker maker. I got it. Which is hilarious because he lives in Kentucky. That's right, there is a green label. I'm trying to figure out what I'm thinking though. Because it's not right. I'll do it on here because that makes sense. It's faster. Clickety click, folks. I can type much faster on a computer. Ah, there we go. I know what I was doing. For whatever reason, my brain decided to tie these 2 things together. And it sucked. Evan Williams, Heaven Hip. So I was getting them mixed up. Which is why I didn't say anything. Because I'm going, that's not right. There's just the Evan and then... Unless I'm thinking something else. Which I hope not. A red one. Oh, there is an eggnog. I mean, more power to them, man. If they want to make flavored stuff, cool. But I try it. I would try it. All right, I would, and I have. And I have not been happy about it. I'll point out I'm drinking very slowly tonight, on purpose. These are very high proof. Which will be a big perk for this month. There was the thought of doing one next week, but we would need the next month next week, and that would make things complicated. I'm eyeballing. I don't know how that happened. A few other bottles I may be doing videos of. 3 of them. I will need more than 3 of them. But not all at once, because that could get rough. Ouch. Right here. Oh, that's right. I was like, this number's different. Oh, yeah. Again, car super chats, they're going to the car. Partially while we're doing the raffle. Memberships also help. Super chats are also what we're going for. But, ooh. There's such a delay. I don't know what YouTubers don't talk about on here, but since I seem to be one, the weirdest thing about getting monetized is like the weird delay. I don't know if they pick it different for everyone. Maybe they do. That would be very confusing. But for all the super chats you get for a month, it's like this month, it doesn't show up in my hands, in my digital fingertips, until the 21st of next month. So it's like a monthly, like you get paid monthly. It's weird. I've never had that happen before until I started doing this. It used to be weekly. For far too long, it was weekly. I worked 40 hours a week in a factory. And it sucked. And my hearing got botched up because of it. Because I was stupid. Wear hearing protection, for the record. Standing next to a really loud machine, slamming down. Printer, like clang, 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 clang. 8 hours a day. Didn't wear hearing protection, and this ear always faced this way. That's fun. For the record, that's great. It's not too bad. I wish it wasn't at all, but it is. Next in the lineup. Remember, look, it's got the little thing. Got Nancy Fraley, she's right there. Don't believe me? Well, if this focuses, maybe you will. Do it. Stop looking at that. There we go. See? The tasting notes. You can't see those. It's a secret. You only need to know mine. Not true. I said what they were in the video. Which is good. It's helpful. Look at this. Look at this blasphemy. Look at it. You see it? I don't think so. That's right. You thought you got away. I just had to wait for you to pretend I wasn't looking. Ooh. What month is that one? It's a while ago. Where is it? You know, I know it tells me somewhere. Oh yeah, this was a while ago. So like, there was dust on this before. In the video, there's dust. So this is from 2022. Barreled on 8/30/2022. I can tell you the barrel number. That won't help, but I could. 59% ABV. It was a while ago. If you had one of these, you very likely drank it already. That's the guess. GG Mustache 09, hello. I don't know why that sounded like a but it did. Sorry. Ow. Werewolves London. How dare you come in here with that attitude. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Look, it's done. I did it. You're welcome. It's gone. Hopefully, mostly. Other than the sample. Like the sample that is in this lineup is the last of it. You get to finish it. I don't. Isn't that nice? 2023. Oh. I don't know when I got this one. You know what's sad? And this is a big maybe because I don't remember. But this might have been. It was either this one or the Bottled and Bond that I believe I bought. When a certain someone was there. Whoop. All good with you. My brain sucks, for the record. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Must get distracted. Oh, wait. This is exactly how I am with phones all the time. I should put this down. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at this other thing, like Reddit or Facebook or Instagram. Yep, self-control. There. I had to make sure the PayPal and the Venmo were on. So it is. So don't miss anything. Again, if you do enter via Venmo or PayPal, please at KillCo Whiskey Musings in the chat so I will see it. Or the easiest way, as I said, is just super chats. Those I won't see until the 21st of next month. I will admit that I got the 21st of this month recently. That was very nice. Again, paying for car sucks. But it's okay. There's more to that. I was able to do something that I've been meaning to do for a while. And I think I mentioned it, like credit card debt stuff. Trying to finally beat it. I'm so close. I can taste it. Taste it. It tastes pretty good. Just saying. Oh! Where are you? Well, no, don't tell me. I hope you move safely and you like the new place. Wherever that is. And I'm not asking. I don't need to know exactly where. But in general, moving sucks. Which is why I don't want to move ever again. Unfortunately. I would like my apartment to be a little nicer, that's it. As in, I don't want to hear the people next door. Ever. People upstairs a little bit. I hear them. Nothing serious. No jumping around or anything. Again, high ceilings. But ugh. Give them away to me. No, don't do that. I don't have the room. Something we're learning about here. It's like, you can only have so many bottles in this corner, Brian. You're right. And that plastic thing I have all those bottles on is starting, it's been doing this for a long time. Just little dip. Yes, Zen Food. I have given them a good home. This one especially, which is empty now. It found a great place here. Thank you. That only took me 43 minutes. Plenty of time. Don't worry, this goes on for 2 hours. If you were worried, stop it. I will worry here for everyone. Thank you. I don't know why I did that. That was an automatic thing, folks. Finish your whiskey, rinse it, drink the water. Hydration is key. However, since I am a professional, I already have another glass ready because I know going from Johnny Walker green to bourbon, really high proof bourbon, well, it's going to be a little different if there's any kind of peated anything in the glass. The Johnny Walker is heavily peated, but you know. You know Pete, you know. Damn it, Pete. Just a weird one. Just a touch. There's a little more than a touch. Yeah, that is good luck. You can basically walk down the street. I don't recommend that. They carry everything from one building to the next. It's out of their way, aka say they do not see it. They mustn't know how many I have. No one will know. Woo! What a jump. God. That is dense. Look at the color. I mean, that's what I like. I don't know why. It looks like an actual potion, probably. Like, you know, in video games, I think of the color of a real life potion that would look like that because that looks delicious. Just a tinge of red to it, mostly orange. It looks like honey. It looks like honey. I will go grab some honey and hold it next to this, and you will say, "Yes, that looks like honey." Guess we forgot how high proof that is. That was a jump, folks. 46. $59. I feel like I've just been slapped. I like it. What? Anyway, the raffle's still going on. You could try that. You could experience being slapped by your whiskey. Yeah, now you really want to try it. I know. Oh. I got my fancy water tonight because I wasn't feeling great today. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Buy the fancy water. Oh, the simple things, folks. Because I've been bamboozled into thinking bottled water tastes better. Unfortunately, this one does for me, so that's really annoying. I don't want to know the different water types. Thankfully, the tap water here is fine. Although sometimes, if I drink this, I can kind of taste the chlorine afterwards. There's a chlorine-y taste in my water, and I don't like it. Normally, you don't notice. If you drink this, I notice. Which is unfortunate. But I have to drink that water more often than that. 30 miles. All those who locked up and relocated. Okay, good. That is, like, the good thing is, here's the good thing. Bottles are transported all the time. So there are methods. Just look at any liquor store and see if they have extra boxes. Like, hey, I need many boxes to transport my whiskey. Help. Because they're just going to throw them away or recycle them. Hopefully recycle them. What is it? A box can hold maybe 9? Maybe more than that? Maybe 12. That might be right. And they'd be heavy, for the record. Putting 12 bottles in a box is heavy. Try holding 4 bottles. Then try holding 6. Then regret your decisions as you drop them all and they break. Don't do any of that, please. That's silly. Use a box. I think they're usually 9. That would be the least heavy. But heavy enough. Heavy enough to suck, not so heavy that you can do it. That's what they're going for. Ugh. You know what I should think? Hold on. Thought of the moment. Epiphany, if you will. How far did I really move in total? Like, I did come back. I moved far away, and then I came back within like a year and a half, 2 years. Maybe. And my first apartment was a basement. What an upgrade. If I had it all to myself, it was still a basement, so it got cold. And it was electrical heating, which is shit. Just for the record. Ugh. I've gotten central air now. I am spoiled rotten. I go to other places that don't have it. I'm like, ew, why am I here? I can feel everything. I can feel the atmosphere on my skin and it sucks. Make it stop. I got my own atmosphere here. It's called whiskey. Quote unquote. I've got my own atmosphere. It's called whiskey. That doesn't make sense at all. Kind of makes sense. But not enough for it to make sense. That makes sense. Which it probably does. Don't bother trying to figure that out. I'm not going to. Alright, an hour-ish. For the raffle to keep going, I should have put the thing on. Just to clarify. Where is the thing? Is that it? That's wrong. That's why it's not on. Yeah, looks good. There. Every $5 equals 1 entry. The April monthly sampler is what's happening tonight. I looked for a second. I'm like, the April monthly September. No, that's wrong. That's not it. But I think I spelled it right. So we're good. And I have 2 more of these to drink, and I will only get less able to focus. More so. as the evening progresses. Oh, I didn't say it. Please let me know what's in your glass. I was supposed to say that a long time ago. But by now you should have a glass in hand of water, of whiskey, of tomato juice, whatever. Drink what you want. I'm very fond of water, but whiskey is close. Water's first for a very good reason. If you don't know what that is, you should probably drink more water. Thankfully, nothing's happened, but I had to unmute alerts. How dare you have coffee cake without me, Zenbu? I love me a good coffee cake, man. I swear to God above. However, let's be clear. If I can't have a really good coffee cake, I will buy a whole container of the Pillsbury cinnamon bun roll things. And I will bake them, and I will cover that in that vanilla icing of theirs. And I will eat that instead. And I will be okay about it. I will feel better and worse. But I will have my, like, cinnamon coffee cake fix. That is a good choice. That is one you don't think of very often. People ask you, what kind of cake do you like? You're like, it's vanilla or chocolate. No, what's better than that? Mine is chocolate cake with vanilla icing. Very important. Or a little upgrade to that would be like the Oreo cake. Or the Oreo cake is just like Oreo frosting, though. So chocolate cake, Oreo frosting. Amazing. What was my point? I got very distracted by that thought. I haven't had cake in a hot minute. Now I'm thinking about it. I did have some creme brulee today, thanks to Mom KillCo, so that was fine. I like that. You can change it, though. That is true. 2 years ago, it was pineapple upside down cake. Pineapple upside down cake. Which also sounds amazing. Stop it. Ice cream cake is also a very big one, but I don't know. When I think of ice cream cake, I do not think of the like fanciest ice cream cake. I think of ice cream cake, and it's good. But I get the feeling there's better. It's like if you went to the grocery store and got a cake for birthday. It is a birthday cake. But for whatever reason, I'm really suspicious of that, which I wish I wasn't. But supermarkets, like massive supermarkets, I don't know, man. It's like they do it a little too often to the point where you're like, that seems... I don't know if they thought about making it much anymore because it's very, very efficient. Disturbingly so. I'm a stupid man. I like to get a cake from like a bakery. Great. Oh, you know what it is? I know of a very, very local, like there are two of them. Two of these grocery stores, or at least three-ish. It's complicated. Anyway, there's one in my town where I grew up. And it is a quaint, lovely, very expensive marketplace. And they really have a good bakery there. But that's because it's a freaking bakery. In a grocery store, but a very, 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 very small local thing. So they're not messing around. I have happily gotten pieces of cake from them numerous times, and I will continue to do so until someone stops me, and no one will, because I'm an adult. I have to go there soon, too. There are some things I have to start picking up that I can't get at Stop and Shop, because Stop and Shop is scary. The grocery store bakery that I am thinking of, in all these circumstances, is Clements. That is wonderful. You can visit it yourself. I don't, you could. It's far away, so, ooh. Ow. Everything hurts. I want a coffee at the moment. Whatever, man. Coffee's good anytime. Shoe fly pie or funny cake. Those are good options, too. I don't remember exactly what they are, but I know they're good options. Brownies. Oh, gosh. Let's not think about baked goods for the rest of the night. What are you doing to me? Granted, I said it in the video. This is like a really, really luscious dessert. That's probably how we partially got into this conversation. I don't know how it started, but we're talking about cake, so I'm not angry about it. My sweet tooth is going, and it's all your fault. Fudge batter pudding cake. Is this number 3? Ooh. I do like pudding. It hurts. My cousin baked in a grocery store, and she was amazing. All the time for her to bake a custom cake. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the bakery at Clements Market is no joke. Like every time I go there, I look at like what they've made, because they have the like cut up cakes that they didn't sell. That's why you get pieces of cake. It's awesome, and you got to find the biggest one. There's always at least one big one. You got to look though. I should go there next week. Is all I'm thinking right now. I've been meaning to. I really have. I've just been using Stop and Shop for so long because it's right there. It's 5 minutes away. I don't have to get the groceries. I just order them online and pick them up. It's amazing. Recluses like me love it. Thank you, Plague. Only allowed cake once a year on my birthday, but I get jealous of people of calling the caliber. That's a good one. That one was super fancy when I was younger. Hell, I might have gotten that cake now that I think about it. Oh my god, brownies. There's brownies. Almost fudge brownies. Good god. Those look delicious. Stop it. No more. Now let's not go on the candy. I like those sour gummy things. Worms. We live in a world where gummy worms are a thing. And they're good. Do not eat them very often because that's a lot of sour. Molasses crumble cake top, thin layer of molasses at the bottom. All on the pie crust. Similar, but the marble cake top. Chocolate syrup. God, the way that Americans, or at least culturally speaking, every place seems to make sugar more sugary. I questioned things when I started to see like candy bars making cereal, like Oreo cookies cereal, which I still think is pretty amazing. I haven't had it in ages. If it still exists, I'm not sure, but I remember it being a thing. Ice cream did it. That's right. Now you get like candy bars somehow in ice cream everywhere. No complaints. I'm just saying it's a thing. Jelly babies in case of low blood sugar. Well, that's a good thing to have in that case. Please be careful. I'm sure you do if you have backup candy. I mean, that's very important. I should have backup candy. I was very tempted by it. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking about all these sugary things because one, this whiskey is amazing. You can enter the raffle to win it. I didn't forget. We still have like 50 minutes. So there's time. PA German specialties. Oh my god. He floats to the top. Don't tell me these things. Again, the ways we make things that are delicious and sugar. We figured it out. You're like, we really like sugar. Yeah, right, we do. Let's make everything sugar. Candy and fudge and brownies and cakes and oh my god. I love me a good muffin, which is just a cupcake except for breakfast. I'm not wrong. All right. This started because we started talking about coffee cake. Damn you. I just want cake now. And I can do that. I've been good for like a month, mostly. I deserve cake. That's it. I'm instating it right now, everyone. Let's see. This is a tough decision. I need to vote. The first of the month or the last of the month. The last day of the month or the first day of the month. Go. First or last? There's a delay, I know, but still. It's very important. We'll figure out why in a minute. No, it's not necessarily wrong. You got to find a good place. You got to find a place that isn't making a super sweet baked good for breakfast. Like, they're not trying to make a cupcake for breakfast. And a lot of places just do that. Even if they're pretty good. Like, there are a couple of grocery stores where I get it, and I'm like, yeah. But there are some that are so good. I'm thinking about a cafe and bakery. Yes, like, that's right, cafe and bakery. So everything that they make in the cafe is made in the bakery. Their lattes are pretty good, but I know where to get better ones. They're good, and they make a very nice design. It's very important, the design part. But the baked goods there are insanely good. And I haven't been there in a while. I should probably go back before it starts getting busy. That's the crappy part, folks. Tourism season, yay. It's not major where I live, but people go out more during the summer. It's awful. The bastards. Last of the month. English muffins, we just call muffins. But we also have your cupcake-like ones. Yes. What, America, basically. We could call it the same thing as them. But screw that. Freedom! Call it something else. I still love the whole measurement thing. Like, I've started looking at stuff in Celsius. Just because most of the world does. For some reason, we don't. We made something else up. Still makes sense. And the one thing I really like about it, it doesn't sound as hot. It can sound as cold. So when I say 0 degrees Celsius, that's freezing. That is the temperature that things will freeze. Fahrenheit is what, 32? Which one makes sense more? 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, aka when stuff will freeze. At 0. What? But then if you get to 30 degrees Celsius, that doesn't sound so bad. It is. It's around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. What? 30 sounds less painful than 90. But I've gotten used to being like, it's 30 degrees Celsius out. I don't want to go outside. Okay, we're moving to the next one now. I'm looking forward to ending with this because it's very different. And I feel like I'm having 3 bourbons. Technically, I'm not. Well, 2, yes, 3 bourbons. I'm having a Scotch, a bourbon, an American whiskey. Very important. So you have 3 categories. That's a thing. And does anyone have weekend plans? That's another general question. I don't. If anyone ever asks me if I have plans on the weekends, I will hopefully say I do not. That's it. I do not. And I don't. It's great. The weekends are when I stay inside. More so than usual. And I was smart enough to get myself a latte for tomorrow. Nice latte. It is in my fridge. Quad, baby. Woo! I might almost get it something done. Yay. I'm thinking about having coffee after this, too. I shouldn't. I did have a cold brew earlier, so I should be fine. There's something about today, man. I am beat. Should we talk about scones or scones? Oh, the crumpets. Everyone loves crumpets. I could have tea. I have honey now. I don't have any Screw it. I don't have like a default non-flavored creamer of any sort or milk because I can't. Milk and me don't jive, man. I will not drink it all before it goes weird. Because it goes weird too fast. Milk should last at least a month. What the hell? Why do we have milk that doesn't last a month? We should by now. Like, we just haven't improved it. It's just milk and it spoils. Get used to it. Can we make something like that that doesn't spoil? No. Okay. There is cream. Cream should not go bad as fast. Devin. Neighbor in Cornwall was whether to put the jam on first or the cream. Oh man, you know what? That's an easy one for me. I'm sure you all agree with me. In my mind, it's the cream first and then the jam. Because why would you cover up the shiny part? Like, you got a nice white palette with the cream, and then you put the whatever color you're using on top of that. That's like basic painting. Oh God. Well, Zenbood, here's the thing. Is it safe for you to drive without caffeine? Because if not, don't bother getting it. Suffer your mistake, and drink the other kind for the weekend. Then you'll remember on Monday. Like, I will not forget this time. Not after that. The suffering I've caused myself. Oh, because I have cookies. We're talking about like cakes and brownies and stuff. Like, what do I have that I can help me fix this problem? And here's the thing. This is just a thought. But I have these biscuits. They're like biscuits with chocolate on them. And by biscuits, I mean they're a cookie for tea or coffee. That's what they are. But I could take those and flip them over so back to back. So like the chocolate would be on the outside of both ends. Or the inside. That might be better. Because to stick them together, I would use peanut butter. And I don't really like peanut butter that much. But in this case, it works. I'm thinking about it. But I know it is not safe for me to go somewhere without caffeine in my system. Even today, I had coffee. It didn't help. I was still not all there. I'm still not all there, but I'm mostly back. Well, why? There's no reason for it. There it is. So here we go, Eleanor. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Bring back that type of fashion. Why not? We brought this back. Why not? Screw it. Let's go full all the way. This is batch 5. 60%. Trying to attack me. Yeah. Considering I have another higher proof after this, I'm being careful. Instant. I mean, that's just... I still don't feel like I'm making my pour over coffee right. I don't know why. There's like this crippling self-doubt every time. Because I'm trying to make it better. Which is somehow making it worse for me. Before, I would just casually take 3 scoops of the coffee grounds, pour the coffee over it, let it bloom, and then pour it accordingly. But now that I've started measuring the amount, and trying to get the water about the right size or temperature, not temperature, but the right amount. Like 16 ounces of water versus 25 grams of coffee grounds. Or 30, or 35. I still don't know where I should be with that. Because I still don't get the same-ish amount. I get maybe 10 ounces of coffee. Maybe 12. So I'm thinking I just need to add more water. Damn boiling water. Boils off some of it. It's annoying. Mount Hagen, organic. Taste of choice, French toast. Nescafe. Ooh. Nice. It works. It works in a pinch. I don't have any, which is probably the worst thing. I do have a Keurig, and here's the thing. I have a very old Keurig. I don't know if it still works. I hope it does. I would have to clean it up significantly. Again, it's just been sitting around collecting dust. But I have the booklet still. So it's like brand new, technically. But I could get some coffee pots. Because like if I want a coffee cup during the day, like just to have a cup of coffee. You know, going to do a pour over version feels like too much. In the morning, it is ritual, it is meditative, it is give me my coffee. But savor. Savor that you have to make it. Because I could have just an instant coffee. I just don't have the cups for it. I hate using cups. Like, I use coffee grounds anyway, but that's biodegradable completely. So there is... I'm going to be a salesperson now. There is the Awesome Coffee Club. I get their ground coffee, but they do have Keurig cups that are biodegradable. If my memory serves me, which it might not. So I could get some of those. If I can find out if that Keurig works. It still looks like a mess. So we'll see. Because then I could put that at the front. Like near the door. And I could just make myself a cup of coffee every morning right there. Not every morning. Can't have it there if it's every morning. It would have to be over here somewhere. Very likely right next to my pour over coffee. Like here's the very fancy pour over one. And here's the Keurig. For those days I can't be bothered. Which, let's be real, a lot of those days. Today was one of them, but I still managed to make my pour over coffee. That's about all I did. I did that, and I had a drinkable yogurt really fast. Higher protein one, because my everything hurts from exercising yesterday. Print press is pretty quick too, yeah. Best worst choice, taster's choice. That should be a commercial. What? It's an option. What scares me is hotel coffee packs. Like, we don't really know what those are. They make them look like this, you know, local brand coffee you've never heard of, but you don't know what it is. At all. It's basically a taster's choice, except they covered it up, made it look something like something else. They're like, no, it's hotel coffee. It can't be that bad, but it is. I think I had one of those. I did. I had something like that at the hotel because it was basically... It was a pod of some sort, I think. But I only had the one. And I had two. I could have had both. I feel a little bad that I didn't take the other one, really, now that I think about it. I could have taken them both, but I didn't. They came in those little packets. So it's like the coffee, the pod, and then like the fake milk and the two different sweeteners and a napkin. And I think a fork and a knife. A spoon, maybe. Probably not. No, not that. That one was strictly for the coffee. Thinking of a different one. Kathy Huey, make sure you check the replay. We will be calling out the winners in soon. 10 before 9 p.m. my time, so we're talking 15 is 30, and then 15 more is 30, and then it's 15 more is 40. So 35, 6, 7, 40th minutes. Nope, 35. Nope. Soon. Later from now. So look near the end is what I'm saying. 2 days at Toronto Marriott. Coffee wasn't drinkable. Yeah, well, also hello Peter White. Welcome. Didn't say that. Raffle is going on. These are the winning raffle samples for the month. Because the thing that I do each month is what we're doing now. Although the 5 day months, I have a feeling I know what I'll do, but I don't like it. Just because it doesn't feel right. Because you'll get 5 samples, but they'll be the 1-ounce ones that I have. So not even the glass ones, but 1 ounce. Well, these are 2 ounces, which is what you'll be getting here. 2 ounces times 4, which is 8. You get a whole coffee cup full of whiskey. How can you resist? Whoa. Oh yeah, we're at 60%. God, that is delicious. There is a rich, dark cherry in the middle of it. MGP, sons of bastards. Timmy time. Oh, Tim Hortons. I'm like, what? I will do Starbucks. I'm not proud of it. But they did something that I finally got. Like, I was like, this is the one I got to do. I was wiggling my way around the Starbucks, which is 5 minutes away, to be clear. I get in my car, I go there, and I come back. It would have taken me just that long to make a cup of coffee with my pour over. If that. So I do that when I just can't be bothered. And I used to do their cold brew, like the vanilla cream cold brew. I really do like that. But then I went, wait a minute. What gives me the most caffeine? It's not the cold brew. It is what they call an iced espresso. So I believe it's 3 shots of espresso and a bit of milk and some kind of flavor shot on ice. Which is almost the same thing as a cold brew. So, and it costs less. More caffeine costs less. That's what we're doing there. We're also doing that here with our whiskey. Although somehow I get a lot of really expensive bottles, which is still mind-boggling. I'm looking at you, Redbreast 27. Yeah, you heard me. Red Hot Timbits on the corner. What? Is that actually a thing? Is it? I don't know. There isn't one around here. At least not that I can think of off the top of my head. There's a really sketchy coffee place that's around this area. Like, I don't go to it. I would go to it before I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Honestly. I will go with sketchy coffee place above Dunkin' Donuts. Or Dunkin'. It's just called Dunkin' now, right? They're like, fuck it, we'll just cut it in half. It's the Dunk or Dunkin' or DD. I think of something very different when I hear DD, but that's me. Don't worry about it. God, I can't remember the name of it. You'll see. Once I tell you the name, you will understand and be like, oh yes, it is the sketchy coffee shop. Nothing wrong with it as far as I know. It's just a bit. Ah yes. Sip and Dip Donuts. It doesn't sound terrible, right? But it's a pretty sketchy looking little place. And here's the thing. When I look at their menu, or at least, well, let me point it out here. Okay, they do have donuts. So that's the reason I would go there. For whatever reason, I would get the cheap donuts. Honey dip, chocolate glazed, blueberry cake, sugar jelly, sugar raised, chocolate frosted, chocolate sprinkle, colored sprinkle, Boston cream, glazed cruller, chocolate cruller, and old fashioned. And they have muffins and turnovers. So what I'm saying is I'm going to go there tomorrow. I want to go there to see what donuts they have. And I will then Instagram how sketchy the donuts are. Unfortunately, I know where I can get pretty awesome donuts on the weekends. Or during the week, honestly. Sucks. You know how hard it is to go get coffee and see a donut? A big-ass, very nice-looking donut just sitting there, staring at you. Well, they're stupidly expensive, though. I got shorter. Timbits are like Dunkin' Munchkins, the holes. Why are we talking about holes? Oh, donut holes. Yes. Yes, those are nice. They're round and delicious. Let's not drop my phone on the ground. Sorry, I'm checking for... Just in case. Right now, Kathy Huey has it locked in. She is ready. Well, she's not even here, and she'll win. That's the thing. Whoops. At the moment. That could change. We do not know what is going to happen next. Okay. Making sure everything is legitimatized. Krispy Kreme donuts being fairly decent. They are. Last I checked, they were amazing. 0? The hell? What the hell? Oh man, Krispy Kreme, like they're freaking just their glazed donut. It's like, here is heaven in donut form. Enjoy. Delight. I'm almost done. I'm almost through. Hold on. Okay. I'm actually surprised I have gotten through the first 3 whiskeys. But I did take my sweet time with that Johnny Walker Green. Again, the bottle has been reined the mend. It is sadly going into the recycle. It's called sugar. Highly addictive. But yeah, there are no Krispy Kremes around here. I think I can find them, like the donut hole versions of them, on the grocery shelf near here. I haven't looked for them recently, but that's the best. You know, you get donut holes instead of a full donut. You can have like 5 donut holes, 5, and that's equivalent of about 1 donut. But you had 5 of them. The thing. 3 donuts on one side of the box and another 3 on the other side as a balanced diet. Well, I mean, it's balanced. Yeah, mostly. Awesome pick. Cliff Smith, hello. Welcome. Are you at home? I hope you are. If not, well, you don't have to be. It's fine. I was confused for a moment. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh. I'm looking at my little icons for memberships. I'm like, oh yeah, I made those. If anyone doesn't know, it's a Glencairn. But it's also like a award symbol. I think, mostly. They're going to start getting zany for those people who have been here as a member for a while. Very colorful soon. Cliff, the pirate game is on sale. I saw that. I forget what it's called, but it's the one you told me about. I've been stuck on the Monster Hunter game lately, if anyone hadn't noticed. Oh, nice. Don't tell me about it. I already asked her how much they are. Sea of Thieves, yes. Yes. I saw it. I was like, oh. Woo! Hurts. Moonrise Glen silhouette. Almost. Almost. Like I said, they changed color. Oof. Like, it's a bat signal for whiskey lovers. Da, da, da. I know Rex and Daniels did some kind of whiskey superhero thing that was absolutely absurd, which is why it was so great. Dram Boy, and I forget what his character was, or Rex's was. Yes, Cliff knows. I'll probably try it again once I'm there. Both of them if she has a new one. I know we have the zoo event happening soon. The 16th. May 16th. For those who are in the area, if you want to meet me pouring whiskey for folks, that's where to do it. I'll be pouring whiskey for folk. Yeah. Which will be very uncomfortable, but I'll do it. It's not too difficult. People are not interested in having a conversation. They're interested in having whiskey. All I'm doing is pouring it. It's great. Cliff, do you know where to get some pour spouts for whiskey bottles? Because I have reminded Irene that she should get new ones. I don't know if she will by the time the event starts. I remember at least last year and possibly the year before, there were some in there that were not cooperative. Excellent. There's a bunch that work. Because the only thing I remember is that there were at least one or two of them that did not work. I gotta say, the ones that actually do work and make it so I pour the exact amount every time. Oh, I love that. I tip it upside down, which feels weird, but it works. I'm saying. Some of the bottles don't work, though. I've realized that. There's some bottles that she's had in the past that the thing didn't fit. So it was freehand. It's like, okay, you're getting more than I think you should be, but okay. I will try to pour this just right, and oh, look, you got extra. That's how that works with me. I don't do it on purpose. I'm just not great at pouring freehand. I'm getting better, though. I pour myself whiskey a lot. Unfortunately, pouring for myself, there's part I don't have control over, where I'm like, I only pour a little bit, and I don't pour a little bit. The thought is there, but by the time my hands know about it, it's too late. Yeah. I'm just saying. I've reminded Irene, I hope she has ones that work. And if she doesn't, I'm going to have a bad time. All right, let's see. Cool. Yeah, Kathy Huey's in the lead. This makes it easy. Unfortunately, I don't have to try to get in touch with her, which is always complicated. But she is a patron of mine, so we're okay there. I can get in touch. I'm saying. Actually, I think I know her info already. So to clarify, there are 4 entries and from one person. So if you want to try to get these, you have 25-ish minutes. To be clear, these are all very, well, all but one is very high proof. We start at 59 and go up to 60.55%. So it's not a huge jump, but you do get 2 ounces of each. Don't drink them all at once. You will regret it, and I cannot be held responsible for that. Oh man, MGP is so good. It's so weird. There's like this, again, I said it before, this heavy dark cherry on MGP for me, at least this one. Oh. And heavy brown sugar. A little bit of black pepper. Leathery. And slightly dry at the finish. Oh, it's so good though. So good. I am very much aware that I didn't actually prep this at all. Like I said last week, there's going to be a raffle on Friday. And that was the most of my advertisement. That's a great name. I don't like that word. My social mediaing was minimal. Which sucks. Because there are times like that. I'm like, I could have just posted everywhere, but I didn't. I did Instagram stories. Which is also Facebook stories. But that's all I could handle today. It was a busy day. Again, I was thinking about Mama KillCo's birthday because it's on the 30th. And me and my brother met up with my mom and dad today and ate some food on the porch. It was very nice. It was a lovely day, a little chilly. A lovely day for it. There was a cat, which is why I got to pet the cat today. And yeah, good time overall. It was just peaceful, quaint even. But again, that's because Mama KillCo will be very busy on her birthday, taking my dad to the hospital for experiments, etc. I told her she just needs to bring a bunch of vegan cupcakes because she can't have milk. But we got takeout. That's what we were eating while we were there. I still have some in the fridge, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it because I actually didn't eat much for lunch. I was in such a bad mindset. My brain didn't want to work at all. It's still not cooperating very well. I've just been drained lately. It sucks. I want it to go away. Part of it is exercising again. To be clear. I exercised for the first time in like 3 weeks this past Monday. And then I thought I was going to be able to do it again on Wednesday. No. No. Oh, hold on. Speak now or forever hold your entries. Thank you, Cliff. No. All right. So to get some variety in here, the next... God, hold on. I gotta count. 8? Yeah. Yeah, 8 people who I see in chat. Zenbood, you're in for 1. Unless you don't want to be. If you don't want to be, I will not enter you. But whoever I see for the next few. To make it interesting. You know what? I'll make it easier on myself. So the next 4. Because you're each going to get 2 entries. Haha! That makes things so much easier for me. Yeah, that's all thanks to Cliff Smith. Being a gentleman and a scholar, as always. Cliff has plenty of whiskey. And also is one of the very few people who can visit Irene's tan store on a regular basis. If they want. So they have a problem just like me. There you go. It's hefty stuff. And Zenboot, I've told you other things before that you're aware of. If you did want to try anything on here, well, you are a certain patron level of mine, so that's a thing you can do. I told you that. Want to try that one? Okay. Woo. Rinsing that. Nope, Cliff Smith, you get 2. Makes my life easier. But with that, that means 2 more people can get in. Again, I'm giving you extra odds. And I don't feel like trying to get for 8 people in. That's exhausting. Oh. So we have 2 more people who can enter if I see their name. And if no one says anything for the next 20, 30 minutes, well, that makes it interesting. But I have other names I see. So there's a Sugar Kitty and a Mr. Great Shot I see. But if they don't say anything, I can't be held responsible. Ah, I forgot to look at Whiskey Tribe stuff. I will try to remember to do that. No promises. All right, and finally, speaking of, can't see anything. It's still 630, 60.55%. American whiskey, finished in port. And if I'm remembering, which I'm not, hold on. Rally Point Rye Whiskey, which is what their rye is called. Finished in Nobles? Nobolius. The Nobolius Winery. It's one that's near there. It's one in Missouri, believe it or not. Port wine barrels. Aged Missouri bourbon, finished in Nobel's wine port wine barrels. So it's a blend. It's a blend of bourbon and rye, blended together to showcase the best of Missouri and produce an exceptional cast-strength American whiskey with port wine finished, aged 5 years. Looks like that. What the hell? Like, my shirt is black, and it's pretty close. Should we pour a little extra for the last one? Let's think. Okay, I guess we should. Yay. Oh, regret. I am returning to an old friend of mine. I just found that out last night when I had one. But a favorite of mine, and this, the unfortunate thing is I've thought this through far too long, but a favorite drink of mine is whiskey and water. Like during the warmer months, I don't always want to drink high proof whiskey straight, neat, but some high proof whiskey, some soda water, and some ice cubes. You could add a spritz of lemon. Why? It's just as tasty and just as refreshing if it's just the water, the soda water for the fizzies. And you're basically making whiskey water, whiskey soda. If you want whiskey soda, there's a recipe for that. But I don't have I'd have to buy the soda water and exhausting. But I could get a soda streamer. Carbonate my own water. Done. Excellent. I remember I got to try it when we were there last October. I think for the Bastards Ball, right? When that little incident happened when they decided to swap the barrels, which was amazing. So I did try it, but I'm curious to try it now that it's been finished, because that should be exciting. And it's Andalusia. Of course I want it. I'm gonna buy one. I don't do well with finances. I really don't. Cliff, you weren't here earlier, but I have a bottle pickup of sorts from a certain someone from the last stream I did. The Kleinliege 14 year. For reasons. But I was donated a certain amount to go buy that bottle specifically. And I almost thought I wasn't going to have enough of this for the sample for this. I did. The sample's the very last of it. Other than what I poured myself tonight. What was my point? Yes, but I almost thought about getting a Kleinliege 14, and also, if I didn't have any more Green Spot, which for a minute I thought I drank it all. The Green Spot, Green Label, words. So I was also tempted to buy one of those. Because it's really good. But I didn't want to buy another bottle, technically. If I didn't have any more, I would have. But I didn't, thankfully. It's $70 at least. And I think the Kleinliege is $50 is where we found it. I just have to actually go to the liquor store. It's not in my general driving-ish place radius. It's not far out of it. But it's exhausting to think about. Jim Kalavy, who are you? You're not Papa KillCo. How dare you show your face here? Got some very chill music tonight. Good God. It's like Smooth jazz. Well, it's the same thing. Okay. Ugh. See, Papa KillCo said something. I'm tempted to put him into the raffle, but that's kind of cheating. Because he can just have these. And honestly, he wouldn't. the green label. Yeah, I need to get another one of these someday. I think you've had it, but I don't remember. But I think you might enjoy Johnny Walker Green Label. I'm not sure if you like Johnny Walker at all. It's been a while since I believe you had it. But the rest of this lineup, he would not be able to drink unless he made a cocktail. Or had a lot of water. Like half a glass of water to it. Whoa. Still the dense fruit, I remember. I think I said it plum in the video. I am correct. Like plum, tobacco, and leather. It's a rough riding kind of whiskey. Tiny sip. Oh, it's really good. Whew. I think it helps that I built up resistance to the high proof. 46, 59, and 60, and then 60.55. How you feeling, Brian? I'm still able to keep track of this. That's all there is to it. All right, we've hit the barrier there. Wait. Okay, good. So since it's been a certain amount of time, the people who do get to enter via Cliffsmith, and they don't know it yet, but they were here, and they're the last names I see, and it's not surprising that they are. So Cliff, I have put your entries in. And if they win, I know how to send it to them already. It's Mr. Great Shot and Sugar Kitty, for the record. Those are the names I saw last. Yes, that mood. They were the last names I saw in the chat. That's all it takes. I don't feel like waiting. Oh my god, there's a frost advisory. What are we gonna do? The frost. That's more of a gardening thing. Like if I had a garden right now and I knew it was gonna get frosty, I'd be kind of concerned. But I don't. Good odds. I mean, Kathy Huey has 4. And then there's the variety pack of 4 other names. But they only have 2. So math says numbers. Hold on. Kathy Huey has 4. These are the kind of questions I hate, for the record. And there's 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. So there's double. And then there's double that. So that's a third? Yes, that sounds right. Kathy Huey is a third of the entries. And then the rest is the rest. I won't try to figure out how to do that at all. Woo! That's chilly. Burr. I don't mind it. Like, this is a perfect kind of cool and warm New England thing that happens. Like, it gets kind of nice out, but then it can get really chilly very quickly. And I'm fine with it. Like, it's a nice cold. It's a different kind of cold. You're not like, oh, you're just like, wow. This isn't so bad. The bugs aren't really out yet. That's what it is. One thing I don't like about going outside in the summer is insects are everywhere. And I live next to a pond, which sounds really nice at first. Then you're like, oh wait, what's around ponds? Bugs. Bugs and birds and other random animals. There are turtles around here. There are deer around here, occasionally. There are geese, or gooses. Canadian geese at that. And I think there are a bunch of like birds, like ducks and such, that hang out in the pond. I don't know if there are fish in there. I've never bothered to find out. But I feel like there are, because people have tried to go fishing in the pond. Bugs and birds and slugs and turds. Yeah, it's pretty gross if you think about it too long. There are a few cats. I don't know if they're stray cats or not, or you know, if they're people who let their cats out, which is not a great idea. I understand why. Cats are cats, so letting them go outside. They can be as destructive as they want out there. I only have to deal with a lot of sparrows. I went outside today. I went outside and I tried to enjoy the nice day. And it was not easy to do. I couldn't do it. I was aware of what a beautiful day it was out, and I couldn't feel it. It's not great. Possums and fox and coyote and porcupine and groundhogs and fishers. I've seen a fisher around here. I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm like, a weasel on land. Huh? They're adorable, for the record. I don't know what else we got around here. No bobcats. Ew. I mean, Sugar Kitty, you like cats, but that one's a little much. You should probably be careful. What do you think? Yeah, there are probably other creatures around here, but I barely see anything because I don't go outside. So there's that. Black weasel at that. Oof. Vicious. Okay, we got like 8 minutes left. So 5 of, for anyone who's paying attention, fish on the Newport Cliff Walk a few years ago. Yeah, they're around. You don't they're like that, but if you see one, you know. Those aren't the big ones, but they're dangerous. Yeah, coyotes are not great. My parents have those around with their houses. I have heard them go off. It is terrifying. When I was a kid, like I used to sleep with my window open and my bed right near the window. That's a feeling I miss, man. That's like being outside in a tent, almost. Except my window sucked as far as keeping bugs out. So one thing I think I would like about camping is being able to feel like you're outside without being outside too much. Like you had a tent with some real serious mesh and you open it and you can see outside, but outside can't get inside easily. Is it nothing like waking up to the morning, like actually coming to life? But even here, I couldn't get that. There's a courtyard next to me, but that's nice. And the sun does come in here in a very nice way. So it comes in through that window first, and then it gets to a point where there's a Zenbu knows what this looks like, but there's a very large chimney because this used to be a factory. There's a giant brick chimney, like freaking Santa Claus, right there. So the sun gets blocked out briefly. It's like sunny, sunny, sunny. Yep, there's something in the way, and oh, back to sunny. It's pretty funny. Oh, geez. I mean, he was going somewhere. Towering smokestack. Yeah, that too. Like I said, it was a factory here once upon a time. So it is an industrial type thing. And it's just staying there. They built it just to stay there, and it is. A part of me is like, that's going to fall in on me someday, but highly unlikely. Still could happen. But for now, it's my muse. That doesn't sound right. I like to think of it as an artistic object or something that's like a piece of history standing there. A monument of sorts, you know? Because it is. It's this freaking giant-ass chimney just sitting there. So I keep saying it's a chimney. It's a smokestack. It's a giant... I don't even know how high it is. Like 5 stories? It's as tall as the building. So I just stare at that every day if I don't want to look out the window. I actually can't see out the window right now. Do we know if it's full moon soon or did that just pass? I feel like that just happened, actually. But I can see outside and see the moon if I have the curtains a certain way. Oh yeah, it's tomorrow? I thought that was a little further away. Roger Williams Park tomorrow for Purple Stride. Fundraiser for pancreatic cancer research. There you go. Sounds exhausting now. You can't go. Wait a minute. Unless you're being a mascot. Does that count? I mean, really, you should be able to go. Because it would make sense for the situation. You know, at-home instructions be damned. I think they'll let you get away with it. It would seem appropriate. 4 minutes left till the raffle entries are complete. You still have a chance to get in. I am just glad we have a variety of people now. I always worry. Well, not always, but... I do feel a little bad when it's just one person entering, because it's like, yeah, you win, but where's the fun in that? It is 45 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. Brr. Drive safe, Dad. I don't know when that is, but... Or not. Tell Mom to drive safe if you're not able to go. Dad, Papa KillCo's kind of homebound for a little while. Technically. You can go out tomorrow? Or are you correcting your words? Oh, yeah. The park will come out tomorrow. Going to a fundraiser tomorrow. Won't that be fun? Just thinking about tomorrow. Medical event. Excellent. Good, good, good. That's good to hear. Have fun. The Roger Williams is a nice place in general. Keep me posted. You can do a live stream, Dad. That'd be great. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't like going out. And the idea of any kind of event stresses me out quite a bit. Like I'm thinking about it going, that sounds great. Ugh. That sounds like a lot of people and traffic and driving to the city and not healthy thoughts right there. Wow. Ah. That's really good. Woo, heavy though. It hurts. And the final drink here. I can't see. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Still 6:30. Missouri whiskey. It's a thing. Great advertising. They should use that. Missouri whiskey. It's a thing. Done. Sold. That's kind of as far as it went for me, but really, I believe I said it in the video, making a 60% whiskey. Not what I was expecting, but very happy that it happened. Well, there we go. 5 of. Raffle is done. Whether you like it or not, it's over. Let's enter before I get myself together here. One last chance to see what where the samples are, and they're gone. Oh god. Now I get to scramblize the entries here. There weren't a lot. There were plenty. As far as people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count to 12. So there are 12 entries between 5 people. Some of you might not know you entered yet. We'll see. Randomizing the list of the 12 people. The second time I almost dropped my phone. Butterfingers. See if this works. Hey Google, pick a random number between 1 and 12.
Here's a random number, 10.
Ha! Hey Sugar Kitty, guess what? Sugar Kitty, who was entered unknowingly, has won this raffle for the evening. Sugar Kitty, get in touch. If you're still in the same place, we're good. But I need to verify that you will accept your winnings. Rawr! Indeed. I'm sure you're looking forward to these. Good God. But speak meow or forever hold your peace. Okay then. Okay then. Yeah, Sugar Kitty. Cliff Smith bought a bunch of entries to hand out to people who are in the chat. That was you and Mr. Great Shot. And Cliff and Zendrid. So there were other options in there. If you accept, you can accept, but you can also defer. You can do whatever you want with the samples. I do not plan to move again. Ever. Yeah. I feel that. The only reason I would move is to be in a better spot. Like for my... how do I put this? There are 2 reasons I'd move. 1, because I found the perfect place for me to live. It'd be a very small cottage in the woods, far enough away from things where I would feel away, but close enough so Amazon and like the fire department and the police department and things like that, grocery store wouldn't be too far away, gas station, you know, little conveniences would be within reach, but I would be far enough away to not have to think about them. And by that I mean by myself, in a cottage in the woods, with no one else around if possible. Kathy did put entries in, so if you would like to defer to her, that can be a possibility. Just say the word. Chilled. Music tonight has been very nice. Been very laid back-ish feeling. But also it makes me want to sleep. Which is not great when you're trying to do a live stream. Let's do that. Sugar Kitty, okay, you're awesome. Thank you. I will get in touch with Kathy Huey on the Patreon, because she is a patron there. And I think I have her information already. But she had to dip early. She's trying to move, which is enough to be like, I got other stuff to do now. Ugh. So hopefully I can get it to her before she does that. Or at the new address. I don't know where they are with that. They're somewhere in between. But considering she did enter too. Well, oh. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. We're spreading the awesomeness around. I will get that situated ASAP before I forget. And I'll drink some more whiskey and I'll eat some food. That's the problem of the evening. I lost the time. Suddenly I had to go live and I hadn't really eaten much for lunch. So yeah, gonna have some food now. There you have it, folks. It's 9 o'clock. Tune in on Sunday. I'll be here. Another blind sample in all likelihood. Looking forward to it. Those are good. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Hey, thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.